It wasn't you I saw first. I found you only when I followed the gazes of laughter. I swear, I didn't hear the sound of your praises until after I'd already witnessed the anger and heard people telling you to just be quiet. So when I followed the direction of this humour and abuse, I found you. You were stood on that tram bridge in a crisp white suit with one hand in the air, as you heartfully declared that God is real, he is really there, and he can give you redemption. You said that there is not a single exception, God loves us all. And I can't laugh at that. Instead, I am taken aback and I try not to fall onto concrete. And my legs start to buckle and I want to retreat, but I can't. Like when you think too much about inhaling but then struggle to breathe. And I guess the reason why I was fighting this urge to publicly cry is because with you, I really wish that I could empathise. I want to get close enough to you to look at the reflection of our world in your eyes, but I can't. Because I know in my heart that I am far too afraid to stand where you are. And honestly, I can truly sympathise with everyone's frustration, because the knowledge of a God at this point feels so painfully alien that it's almost offensive. When a man makes the choice to stand on a bridge and seemingly tells us about the best way to live, it prompts us to wonder, really, where your God is, because we are all struggling to see this amongst the rubble of unnecessary prejudice and hatred. Which entity possibly chose to make this? Because lately, all hope seems to be leaking from the full part of my glass. Like the 200 species a day or the faraway blast that can't be heard by a world that covers their ears. A world that is shaped by the moulding of fears or the smouldering forest or the lack of holding anyone to account for this. Where can we turn to when we just want to help, when the boats are still coming but they're getting locked out, when the virus is coming and it's locked us all down? Where do we go? When the seasons seem to have blurred and we can't understand the reasons for a far-right return. When saving the world becomes a selfish act and humans collectively accept this incorrect fact that we are just a disease. Where do we go? Sometimes I wonder if the thunder that crashes against the sky is just an echo of electricity. Like the anger is an echo of a heartbeat or who it is we really want to be, and maybe that's why we get angry when a person who declares we are loved beyond this life, because we can't really understand what that's like, to have an unwavering faith in who we are and what it is we've come to be, but really we are not the thunder, we are made of the electricity. Like after her entire family's life had been tragically torn apart, Anne Frank still picked up that pen and said that humans are good at heart. Or like all those people who stand out on the coasts of Greece. They're threatened with prison, but they will keep holding their hands out for refugees. Or like the Tree Sisters in India who are still fighting for seeds. I swear to God, for you, I will hold on to this placard until my hands bleed, because maybe what we need is to stop, collectively accepting this defeatist mentality and try to believe that hope has always remained in the hearts of humanity. And trust me, I am not naive. I know these days are dark, but maybe if we take our hands and hold together the broken pieces of our hearts, that we can just get through, because there really is nothing stopping you, because we have 100 seconds to midnight, and really we really have to get this right.